Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and today we're going to the first time hearing Madison Beer. Actually, I've heard her name a lot, but I have not personally heard her music. And I started actually. Okay, so this is kind of true, but not true at the same time. I have never heard her music before, except for today. I heard one song so far, "Selfish," and I was highly impressed, which made me be like, okay, you know what? I need to go through this album. So it is technically still my first time hearing Madison Beer. We're going through her album, Life Support. If you want to see this full-length album uninterrupted, consider checking out the Patreon. I'm going to post one song at a time here on YouTube, but if you want to see uninterrupted straight through with plenty of other uninterrupted albums, including Taylor Swift and 5 SOS, or 5 Sauce, actually, pronounced it, Shawn Mendes, a whole bunch of other stuff on there. Definitely consider checking out the Patreon, international Patreon, regular Patreon. Look in the description. I just want to read something really quick, actually. So before we get started, we're gonna do this is the song, the beginning, but or I guess the intro of the album. But I want to just read this. I don't know what you would call it. It's the thing that's on Apple Music when you read it. And it says, she was almost a cautionary tale. Singer-songwriter Madison Beer's career began at 13 on YouTube, which is interesting. A lot of people think she's a TikTok star. I didn't know that. When Justin Bieber found her 2012 cover of Etta James's At Last and told the world to listen. That's crazy. I didn't know that. She signed with Island Records, got the radio Disney push, released a few teen pop singles, then was dropped by her label before ever releasing a full-length album. The pop star, her aspirations were dead by the age of 16. Instead of giving into the disillusionment, she went independent, leaning into her original music loves. Kind of giving some examples. Nearly a decade after her initial career, making beers. So that's really interesting. So it's just pretty cool to see how she didn't give up. That's actually pretty wild. So very interesting. Let's get right into this. This is the beginning of Madison Beer. First time hearing. Interesting. Huge reverbs, man. So when I hear those huge bass sounds like we just heard 2 seconds ago, it always reminds me of Billie Eilish. I don't entirely know but why, but I just those huge big bass sounds, the huge reverb vocals, much remind me of Billie Eilish. Huge synth. It's just something that I was gonna say huge synths, but I feel like it's just something that Phineas, her brother, her producer, it just is very, very, very well known for. Her, as in like Billie Eilish. Nice. I like that. I like when artists do things you don't necessarily expect. I wasn't expecting that pull out right there of the chords. Wow, hear those high notes? That's crazy, man. Well, even these harmonies give these kind of vocoder kind of sounds. It's actually pretty wild, man. That was cool. Look at this huge reverb sound going to what's called the dry versus wet. Wet sound is the sound of the reverb and all the effects. Dry is the natural recording. That's actually really cool. I'm pumped to hear the rest of this album, man. I hope you guys are ready for it. I'm looking forward to it. As always, you can leave a comment here on your requests. I'm going to go through this whole thing. If you want to see it track by track, you can watch here on YouTube. If you want to see it without ads or uninterrupted or anything like that, please consider checking out the Patreon. If you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great Restituto day. God bless. Peace out, and I'll see you in goodbye.
TikTok made me famous. Just add it to your favorites. I hang with all the faces and get in all the places. Thanks TikTok. TikTok made me famous. Just add it to your favorites. I hang with all the faces and get in all the places. Thanks TikTok. 15 seconds and I swipe up, now I'm on your screens. Posted every day like I'm hyped up heavy on caffeine. I joined the app for fun, just like everyone in quarantine. Before you put me on, now I got all the tutos on my team. And in this generation, the talk is where it's at. I'm the next sensation, take a seat, boy, it's my turn at bat. I see me on the news, sipping on cranberry juice. Just grab my board and go, call me Tom, I'm about to
TikTok made me famous.